Let's move on to our next topic. Steve, let's go to you.
Yo.
Oh.
Steve.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed trailer. What did you guys think of it? You guys saw it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, it looks really cool. I'm kind of
Now
excited.
I was gonna ask you guys too. You guys think that Sweet.
There you
Awesome. Okay. You guys think that while I'm resetting my camera, do you guys think that Michael Fassbender is the perfect character for this part?
Michael Fassbender, I could watch him in anything.
That's
He
true.
seemed pretty good, like in the trailer. I think he's going to portray him as a good character. You know, like do it pretty well. But what was really like, I mean, the graphics and everything, and I can't wait to see, like, you know, how, like, when you play the game, jumping from building to building and running on the tight ropes and stuff like that. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
One thing I wanted to see how this is done, because like in the game they like sit down in like a bed and they go passed out and they go like, it's like all in their mind. They're like watching in their mind kind of deal.
Right.
And
Like
it's-
this looked like it was going to be done with like a machine strapped around his waist, and he was going to be like simulating the movements and the jumps and all
wow.
these different things.
Right.
And it was going to be
That's a good
still in
catch.
his mind, but they're going to watch him like doing these actions, because I mean at one point he was like coming down from like a jump. It was like in his mind you see the jump going on like Assassin's Creed picture, and then you see in reality for a quick second in the trailer he's got a machine strapped to his waist and he's coming down from like a 5-foot jump and like landing on his knee like the superhero.
Well, in
Like,
the game,
that's right.
in the game itself, he
So I was kind of thinking maybe
the-
it's going to be weird, a little
the
different.
character got his abilities
Yeah, like
as
he
he
learned
was
over
going
time.
on. Damon, actually, that's his name, Damon, right?
Yeah,
think that-
I don't think in the movie
There's-
though his name's not Damon.
there's
though, right?
two.
Matt Damon.
There's going to be two stories like in
Acting.
parallel, right? Like there's this
Yes.
or two
Yeah.
conflicts, right? There's the conflict that goes on in the past that they're trying to learn from,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
there's the current conflict, which I think they're trying to train him for to be able
Yeah.
to fight against whatever.
Something or someone.
The
Well,
group, the organization, the Templars, the modern day
Yeah.
Templars.
yeah.
Well, the other thing is that they started out saying that he was killed. You know, he was executed in the games. He did it willingly. He was like
Yeah.
a part of them.
Well, they kind of tricked him, to,
Right.
Like they had him working for him first, and then all of a sudden like he was actually on both sides. Like,
Right.
well, that's towards the end of the game, but
But this one, it's like, oh, he's like was in prison and executed, and then they're like, oh, he's technically dead, and
Yeah.
so like I want to see how that's gonna kind of play into it.
It sounds
Oh,
like
I like some of these fighting scenes though, where they're
Yeah, it was
doing
pretty
these,
cool.
oh yeah,
so
these,
about
like,
that, Rocco.
out motions like, and then the
So-
spikes are coming out of their hands.
I was watching that GIF for quite a bit, and the action scenes. Sorry, the action scenes were actually very. There was something weird about them, and I couldn't pinpoint it. And then I had just like this GIF on my other monitor that was playing over and over again, and it was the woman who was cutting people and then stabbing them and then smiling. They're doing some weird stuff. I don't know why, but they're splitting like major amounts of frames between fights. So if you slow that down, she actually goes from,
Jumps.
it jumps. So she goes from like slicing looking this way to immediately looking this way, and then immediately like that. Like it's not
Well,
fluid
if I
at
was
all.
watching that in the GIF, did you see it? Like, did you watch it through like normally again too? And did it look like jumpy?
Yes,
Even
that's
watching
why it
normally?
looked weird to me. Like that
Okay.
whole thing, and I was like, it just looked unnatural. And I don't. Maybe they're trying to go for a slight unnaturalness because it's supposed to be taking place
Like,
in
in a simulation kind of
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
and on
you
top
know,
of
and
that,
not-
these guys are supposed to be like extremely quick. But for whatever reason, it's purposely done. They've cut a major chunk of frames in between like major like action like punches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's different. I don't know.
Maybe it's just going for that really quick. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like when we get into the film, it's like watching. It's like going through beta right now, not knowing like what the actual film's gonna have
Yeah.
because we just watched the trailer.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that might be the theme that you see out throughout the whole film. Like when he's in the simulation mode, that's like kind of a little choppy here and there to just give to recall the viewer that don't forget he's in a simulation or in his
Right.
mind some type of technology is being.
yeah, because in the game itself, remember like some points of the game it kind of like it was kind of
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind
maybe,
of like
yeah.
shaky. Yeah.
It would do a little staticky
That'd
kind
be
of.
pretty cool.
But that combat was always I don't know. It really is jarring because like even it makes her thing, her like attack. I don't know. It's such a weird.
rigid?
Rigid. I'm trying to
Or-
describe
yeah.
it. It's like
Or
Like,
maybe
It's
or
like-
maybe the people that did the trailer were just like at a time
Lazy.
crunch or something, just lazy.
Lazy.
You know what I mean? It's
No.
kind of
Like,
like
we gotta
kind of like the
cut
World
it
of
here.
Warcraft trailer.
Put that-
no,
Or just kind
no.
of like the Warcraft trailer.
We're
It's
15 frames off
super.
from the
It's
time.
just super unnatural. It's almost teetering on the uncanny valley thing. because it immediately then zooms in and it's full 60 frames of her smiling, and you're like, oh, that's what I'm. It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All I know is they have to really nail this movie. I mean, they can make a lot of money off this series, and if they nail this movie, it'll be huge. It'll be huge.
It has a lot of potential.
Huge.
I'm excited. Like this could potentially be the first video game movie.
That's what
Oh my god, that's
say.
so
Like,
great.
like on
Right.
a large scale. Like this is gonna open that door of filmmakers starting to create, game movies like big
The
time.
Last of Us too. They already have that coming like in the making and everything too. So I just
Well, obviously we were talking about the World of Warcraft stuff, but that was like
the Warcraft, yeah.
They're gonna be doing ones like this. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna
Actually,
be,
Yeah.
like a Fallout movie or something. That'd be pretty cool.
a Fallout movie would
Dude,
be cool.
with the director
Yeah.
from Mad Max.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a great style.
All over that.
I'm excited about that actually, though.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Converting games into movies because there's a lot of great games with some good stories that would be easy to make, and there's an audience already for that too.
Metal Gear Solid movies.
I was just about to say that.
They've been trying to make that
Mega
for a
Man.
long time.
Mega Man movie.
Dude, they are. They're making. I
They're
think
making a
they
Mega
are.
Man movie.
I think so, or a new Mega Man. Dude, I swear. I'll look this up. 1 second. Anything else about the?
Have you ever
Assassin's
seen that meme where it has Fry from Futurama and he just has the fist of money and just says "Take my money"? That's Clay right there.
Creed? Seriously.
Take my
Well,
money.
Yeah, no.
it's like
20th Century Fox is developing a Mega Man movie.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
This is real.
who would be playing?
It's not like a Pixar, right? It's
who would be your ideal Mega Man?
Dude, I don't.
Michael Fassbender.
Some unknown, like take the Star Wars approach. Just get a bunch of unknowns
Matt Damon.
Has to be
and then
unknown.
put them.
I like that. I like that too.
I don't know. Tom Cruise now.
Yeah.
Too old.
He's outdated.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's expired.
What do you
His
think? Do you-
expiration date already came up.
from the trailer and what I've taken in that they're taking liberties. Like I don't think this is actually gonna have any real connection to the games. This feels like a completely different story. Like I don't think they're
I
gonna
kind of
get.
feel the same.
No, it's the
I kind of
Inquisition. That's
Yeah,
that's the first
finishing.
one.
No, it's not the first one. It's like the second or third.
I
Oh, it was the second.
Yeah.
No, it was the second because the first
First
one they
one.
did was the Knights Templar. It was like in medieval times type thing, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I mean,
God, I wish I could
have.
have my friend on here. He knows
Yeah.
everything about. He even has Assassin's Creed symbol on his shoulder.
I have an
Oh, that's
Assassin's
cool.
Creed jacket. That's how much I know it.
No, you don't. I would have seen this and I would have worn this before.
And he has the sheets, the Assassin's.
Yes.
I would have worn. I've
Assassin's Creed.
wearing it. I saw this guy going to the post
You wear-
office.
you
I was
wear
like,
the
that's actually
hood.
pretty legit. Even though
Who's-
you.
Altier is the first guy, and the second guy is Enzio.
Who's your mom?
Ezio.
Yeah, Ezio. That's
Ezio.
his
That's
innocent
him.
But
question.
that's not
him.
that's not who Fassbender's playing. He's playing a completely
No.
different character.
He's playing Broseph.
It,
Bro.
he's playing Brosaurus Rex.
Brosaurus Rex. I know it. It's true.
Uh,
Science.
All right. Well, I hope they do it the right way, man. Because like they can make a lot of money off this. I hope they're just not just throwing it to the wind. It's kind of like Deadpool. You know what I mean? Like they made a ton of money because they did it the right way.
Right.
If they made that movie PG-13.
Oh, one
that
thing I
movie
heard
was
too
so
about the Civil War movie that we were a little bit off of that one, but it made $700 million. It was like
Yeah.
huge amount of money.
Internationally, it's insane. It's got a long.
And how much did Batman v Superman make?
They're around like 750 worldwide, but
Yeah.
they've also been out a lot longer. So
Yeah.
Civil War has a chance to get really close
Yeah.
to Avengers, 1.5 billion internationally.
Oh wow! Look at that number. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Movies the 1.5 billion.
Yeah. So Avengers 1 made 1.5 billion.
Dang.
Avengers 2
That's
made
so
1.2
crazy.
billion.
That is
Captain
so
America-
crazy.
Or Iron Man 3 made like 1 billion or something like that.
Think about these people at the top.
Oh. They're making a lot of
They're
money.
like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Let's make another. That's why they're like, let's make another Avengers.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
like
the
this
peop-
$1 billion
the
amount.
people at top are like letting Kevin Feige do his thing. Like,
Yeah.
you need a vision holder to construct
Well, of
this.
course.
It's insane. We're
course.
witnessing history. Like, this is for movie buffs who go back to how trilogies were created and all that stuff, and watching Star Wars, like living through that time. We're living through this phase concept of movie universes having multiple trilogies. It's freaking awesome. It's really cool.
Segway.
Yes.